the speedsters, and two British athletes involved in Bromby and Uja on the left-hand side of the picture, as you saw there. This is how they line up. Jacobs and Fort, Tada of Japan, Ronnie Baker, I think the clear favourite here, Mike Rodgers, another American, Jan Volko, Oliver Bromby and CJ Uja. So there's Jacobs, Italian, American-born Italian on the inside. Still comes out, not really an inside, but in lane one. Semi-finalist at the World Championships over 100 metres last year. Julian Fort, one of the elite group who have sub-10 second and sub-20 second PBs in the 100 and 200. The Jamaican really just starting his season, though, didn't look too impressive in the heats. Just came through as the slowest of the qualifiers. Shuhei Tada won the Japanese indoor title recently. Such a big year for all Japanese athletes. So they've got great depth in sprinting now. But Ronnie Baker, really on time, head and shoulders above the rest in qualifying. Dominated an easy 6:55. Former world indoor bronze medalist has run 9:87 for the 100 metres. Mike Rodgers, not far off 35 now, relay gold medalist in Doha last year, though. You might remember that handover to Justin Gatlin, which was touch and goal, but gold medal collected. Now Jan Volko, brilliant 60-metre sprinter, won the European title here last year. Again, you can see his build. He's squat, he's powerful. See, he's got the legs of a power lifter, great starter, won his heat. Oliver Bromby, silver medalist at the European Under-23 Championships last year, a fraction behind Sweden's Henrik Larsson. Got the better of him, though, in the heat, and takes his place in the final alongside CJ Uja. Big year for Uja after the back injury, which scuppered his chance of going to the World Championships last year. It's all about the Olympics. Great run in Dusseldorf a couple of weeks ago. Equaled his personal best with 6:53, but didn't look too sharp in the heat here. He needs to get close to that 6:53 again, I think, to challenge Ronnie Baker. You got Jacobs and Fort, Tada of Japan. Ronnie Baker goes in lane 4 alongside Mike Rodgers. Then Jan Volko, watch him get out sharply. Oliver Bromby goes in 7, and CJ Uja in lane 8. So after this, just the women's 1,000 metres to come. But first we'll settle who is the fastest. The men's 60 metres final. Uja going in the outside, Ronnie Baker right in the middle in lane 4. Well away, a little bit of stumble on from Tada there alongside Ronnie Baker. And here comes Ronnie Baker. Look at how far he leads them home by. Rodgers, I think, took second. CJ Uja was trying to get back there, but that was just dominance for Ronnie Baker. Not even a contest, a one-man show. Ronnie Baker takes the title in the men's 60 metres, 6.50, and no one could get close to him. We said that Uja would have to get close to his 6:53 that he ran in Dusseldorf to challenge Baker. Even that wouldn't have been quick enough. That was outstanding from Ronnie Baker.
Yeah, that was really incredible. It's a real demonstration how to run a 60-metre well. Reacted from the blocks. First couple of strides were dynamic. Put himself into a really good position where he could just run fluidly and smoothly. And look at the distance he puts on this field. I mean, you know, you can't really underestimate. This is a quality field that he's running against. And he's really just destroyed them, absolutely, from the first 30 metres. And once he got into that lovely, powerful stride of his, there was no looking back.
And we see him running like that, you'd think, you know, he's run 9:87 in the 100. He could be a contender in the Olympics if he has this form, and if he can make it last to the Olympics, then, you know, challenge the Colemans.
Yeah, the most important thing you've got to remember is making that US team, and that is always going to be tough in the United States, again in that top 3, and that's what is needed to make their US team. But, you know, he's done a good job here, demonstrating, as I mentioned, good 60-metre running, high quality, form, could hang on in. I was hoping that he may get into that 6:50 mark, which is always really the measure of an excellent race. But you know what? Who's